Hello, my lovelies. We're going to do a collective reading for the weekend reading. So let's see what we have going on for our weekend messages this week. Get some good shuffles in here. What do we need to know for all signs? Fire signs, water signs, air signs, earth signs. What do we need to know for the weekend? All right, it looks like there's some new love offer or opportunity that's coming in. It could be very emotionally fulfilling, but if you're not open to it, you may reject it. So be cautious with that energy. I feel like you're really working towards some sort of victory. This might be a victory in love after a very long fought battle. Someone might be fighting drinking is what I'm picking up, the bottle. They might be having to put this down and they might be actually winning that battle. So awesome. Congratulations. Go into recovery and try your best to stay there. All right. It's time to get out of conflict, chaos, and turmoil and move to calmer waters. That we really do want to kind of leave that energy behind. We want to go into something that's more peaceful going forward. I do feel like there is a love offer coming in, and it might be from somebody that you least expect. The Knight of Cups is really the knight in shining armor. He's somebody who is devoted, he's loyal, he's trustworthy, he brings some sort of meaningful gift, and he really is chivalrous. So meaning that the romance is not lost on him. He's very old-fashioned and very romantic. I feel like this is the kind of turn of good luck that you're really looking for, that this could really be something that you've wanted, that you've prayed about, that things really need to kind of transform and go forward into this better energy, and that you're closing out these old cycles, that these chapters that you've carried for this long need to be rewritten. There needs to be something better, and so the Wheel of Fortune is telling you that destiny is taking control and changing that. You do have some sort of decision to weigh, though, and I feel like it's really about love. I think that you need to decide what's working and maybe what isn't working and decide which path you want to take going forward. Make sure that you aren't viewing this situation under any sort of rose-colored glasses, that there's no illusions, and that you see things truly for what they actually are and make a logical decision. It looks like money struggles could also be a thing of the past, that you might have been working very hard for a long time to really get out of the slump that you're in. You could have also cut somebody off, left them out in the cold, or you could be in a period of recovery. This might be from injury, illness, or surgery, but things are starting to change and for a whole lot better. The Sun is truly the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's Leo energy, and we are in Leo season. So I feel like this is your shot for your new beginning, for some sort of transformation to happen and to really bring in the good positive energy that you're looking for. So take this opportunity if it's something that's right for you. I do feel like somebody wants marriage, and maybe that's the victory that they're looking for, that they really do want to go forward into something that's better, something that's long-term, and something that will actually stand the test of time. It does look like there will be a reason to celebrate. So if it's not you that's in the marriage department, that's not planning a wedding, that's not getting married, and you're like, hey, it's a ghost town in the love department, that's all right. You might be attending somebody else's celebration to celebrate the good news. It does look like there could be a lot of finances improving. This is something that could be generational wealth. It could be that maybe you're marrying into a very wealthy family. Maybe it's some sort of unexpected lottery win, a lump sum, a payout of some kind, or some sort of inheritance that comes to you. But this is life-changing finances, and it's definitely something that could really benefit you and your family for generations to come. It does look like judgment is being passed, meaning that either some sort of decision is pending finality, and this is the only outcome possible. It could be something going through the courts, a contract that's finally being negotiated or settled on, or this is the divine stepping in, passing judgment. You could also be judging yourself or others too harshly, so be cautious with that energy. Remember, everybody deserves a little bit of kindness now and then, and everybody deserves a second chance at least once. People can change. All right, the Knight of Wands. Things are definitely shifting quickly. I feel like very flighty energy. I feel like this could be somebody who comes into your life very quickly and kind of stirs things up for you. Not always in a bad way. Sometimes we need that change. Sometimes we need the new energy coming through. And I do think that this person is divinely guided to be in your life to help you see what maybe needs to change so you can try something new. It's time to leave the conflict and chaos behind. There might have been a lot of battles of will, clashing egos, and a lot of animosity. So let those instincts go to fight all the time. Fight for what you really need to, but don't waste your energy on stupid things. It's time to find some peace. There could be some people spying on you, gossiping on you. We need to eliminate those out of our life. I do think that you're going to end up blocking somebody who you figure out is really up to maybe some nefarious things, or somebody who doesn't have your best interest at heart. It's time to leave these things behind. They're causing a lot of conflict in your life. So it's time to leave the negative energy behind you and go forward into something else. It's time to cut them off. There's some things that have carried on for a long time. These people are being seen by karma, and judgment is coming for them. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. That sword is meant to cut things out. Sometimes we need to collaborate. We need to use some teamwork to make the dream work. I feel like you need to connect with your higher self more than anything. All right, the Magician. This is something that I feel like you may have manifested. You may have manifested a new partnership. You may have manifested more wealth coming into your life, and the universe has heard you. Remember, judgment is coming to kind of level the playing field and to right any sort of wrongs. This is something that you may have been working with Source about to try and change things for the better. Know that your manifestations have been heard, and that this is something that I feel like has been a long time coming. But remember to keep your thoughts positive, because you are the creator of your destiny. You are the one who's writing the next chapter. The King of Cups, he's who I refer to as the ideal father figure. He's nurturing, romantic, he's gentle, he wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's somebody who would make a great romantic partner. You may also have to travel. I feel like you're trying to find balance between your day-to-day activities, maybe some sort of passion project, or maybe even a new partnership in your life. Know that you can find the balance. It may take some adjustments in order to get there, but this is also an opportunity for you to earn more money. So it could also be that you're thinking about going and furthering your education in some way. You may be a lifelong learner. I do think there's some sort of passion project that's coming in. I think this is something that could be very creative. It could also end up being quite lucrative for you. It's almost like you get the breakthrough of creativity that you've been looking for. You're birthing something new, and sometimes that can be a little painful, it can be a little tricky, and it can take some time, but this tends to change rather quickly. So keep following your passions and go after your hopes and dreams. I do think some of you could be traveling. It could be for work, it could be for pleasure, but you may be relocating or contemplating that, especially if you're changing jobs or career fields. I do think it has to do with whatever this creative project is, that maybe this actually allows you to travel or to expand your horizons and live a different type of lifestyle. I do think it could potentially be quite successful for you. You do have the 10 of Pentacles. All right, the 8 of Wands. There needs to be some sort of communication. It's either in a love relationship or it has to do with finances this week. So I do think that some clear, open, honest communication is definitely going to benefit you going forward. Be cautious of things from the past resurfacing. It's okay to spend time reminiscing about positive memories, even sometimes remembering things that maybe we've lost, but we don't want to get stuck in the past. So make sure that you make some new memories and be willing to let go of the past. If you get in a period of overthinking, you've got to snap out of it. You've got to shift your perspective and see things differently. You don't want to keep losing sleep over the things that are negative. Start forming a positive plan of action to change that mindset. And it looks like justice will be served in your favor. You're trying to restore the balance. So letting go of anything that's negative in your life, setting some strong, clear boundaries, and really chasing after your dreams, goals, and your aspirations is going to help you to find that balance. Could also be dealing with courts or contracts, and it looks like justice goes in your favor. And this may create a huge wave of change for everyone around you. So this is a Tower moment. It doesn't have to be painful, but the change has to occur for things to actually transform. So instead of fighting the change, embrace it. Go with the flow and know that these changes happen for our good, for our highest vibration, and that without the change, things are stuck and stagnant going forward. That's what I have for your weekend messages. I hope something resonates. Feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.